Inside Harvard University's Center for Astrophysics, one professor is causing a bit of a stir. But Avi Loeb is used to it.
We should be open to surprises. I'm just like a kid, wondering what the universe is like.
Pondering the universe has been Professor Loeb's passion for decades. A prominent astrophysicist, Loeb has published papers about everything from black holes to gamma ray bursts. Another focus of his research? UFOs. In Cambridge, we meet Loeb at the Great Refractor, a telescope that Harvard installed in 1847.
Let's start with sort of the state of the search for extraterrestrial life or intelligence. Where are we right now?
The government is monitoring the sky for national security purposes, but it notices some objects that their identity is unclear.
Most of that data is classified, but in 2020, the Pentagon released these videos of unidentified flying objects, also known as unidentified aerial phenomena, recorded by Navy fighter pilots.
Looks like a 40-foot long Tic Tac with no wings.
They could be human-made, like drones, airplanes, satellites, weather balloons. The question is whether there is anything else. We will not wait for the government to declassify its data.
And the sky, Professor Loeb points out, is not classified, so he's leading projects to study interstellar objects.
We want to examine objects that enter the solar system from outside, and we can tell that they do so because they move faster than rocks bound to the sun. These are called interstellar objects, and only over the past decade we had the instruments that allow us to survey the sky for such objects.
In 2017, a fast-moving object was spotted by a telescope in Hawaii. Dubbed Oumuamua, it had unusual characteristics, so unusual that Professor Loeb theorizes it could have been an alien probe or alien debris.
At first, everyone thought it must be a rock from another star, but then it didn't have any cometary tail. There was no gas or dust around it. It wasn't evaporating. And then it didn't look like an asteroid.
Loeb says it was shiny with an extreme shape, thin and sail-like. Mysteriously, Oumuamua also accelerated as it left our solar system. The astrophysics community has largely resisted Loeb's ideas, saying Oumuamua is just a natural anomaly. Loeb advises looking at the bigger picture.
Most stars formed 5 billion years before the sun. The sun formed 4.6 billion years ago. That means that if the clock started ticking earlier around other stars, there were civilizations like us long ago, billions of years ago.
Those civilizations, maybe long dead, could have sent out technology that is just now reaching us, bound by gravity to the Milky Way.
Leaning in the direction of artificial intelligence, it makes much more sense to send electronic equipment that is intelligent.
Alien technology floating through space is also not a long shot, argues Loeb, because of exoplanets, planets outside of our solar system. They were a far-fetched notion before their discovery in the 1990s. Yet Loeb finds himself at odds with mainstream science over his hypotheses.
Funding committees say they want to avoid taking risks so that not to waste taxpayers' money. In this case, if you just ask the taxpayers, they will tell you that they are very interested in these subjects.
Instead, Professor Loeb says career scientists support theoretical fields of study, including string theory and dark matter. In Europe, the Large Hadron Collider was built to recreate conditions that caused the Big Bang. It involved 10,000 scientists from around the world and cost $10 billion.
All we discovered so far is the Higgs boson, which was old news from the 1960s. And here, on the other hand, we have intriguing evidence about objects entering the solar system or hovering in the sky that we don't fully understand, yet it's being ridiculed. And the only way to make progress is to get more data, more evidence, rather than stay attached to our preconceptions.
Last year, Professor Loeb established the Galileo Project, which will collect data that he pledges will be transparent, open to all, and validated. He also plans to visit Papua New Guinea in the coming months to try to find the remnants of another interstellar object that fell there in 2014.